everybody. I got a video just doing some things around, washing things, moving things. Saturday, been working on stuff. Actually worked on the Hummer, put a cargo rack up on top. Been waiting to do that for a while. Gonna be power washing, detailing it. Looks like we might be putting it up for sale. Not sure if you get the shield or not. It does have a spare tire. But I need to get the power washer out. We're gonna wash a few cars, but I wanna get the 6.9 Firebird over here and I don't know, just see if it'll knock off primer and how much burgundy paint shows up on old Ron Burgundy. We might blast the hood so we can start doing hail damage repairs and sanding the hood. Eventually, got to pull those lights off the roof. We're going to clean it up and try to get it all white. Pick a color, you know. Got a cool can on the way. They didn't ship it for 10 days, but I guess it'll be here Monday. But yeah, that's what's going on. Take it easy. Try to get all the roly doodads out of the Firebird. It's topped off on ATF and stuff, so it should just go in gear. Maybe I can sit on a wheel since there's no seats in it and drive it across to the Catalina. Decided to do some body work on the Catalina and knock the Bondo off to fix this quarter panel. Just using hydraulic fracking. Yeah, I knocked off some here. Just want to get all the thick stuff pretty much below the body line, all the way to the back. Of course, we know it's blowed out and just got filled in the normal rust out on the bottom, but really got to get to where we can drill holes and pull this way. So because this is supposed to be here. That's sort of the line, and then we can get bumper fittage to work properly. Bumper needs tweaking too, but it's obviously got to go at least a ½ inch out the whole quarter. That's something. We're really just washing the Hummer, but I wanted to play. Some satisfaction knocking off this horrendous wannabe Kimberly blue off the original gold that was covered up with Walmart white. This is just, I knew this was going to come off the underside of the trunk easy. This is literally the most satisfying part of my washing today. Well, that was pretty good win on the part that didn't matter, but it was the most successful paint removal. Got a lot of Bondo off. Looks like they might have put holes up there. Those may just be the emblem holes. I don't think they drilled any holes. I think they just beat it with a hammer and threw Bondo on it. But shoot, they ain't bad. Getting there. Not bad. This old turd's gonna fire up. Been a while. I think it leaked all the fluids out, so that's good. Nothing like paying for it again. First drive with an automatic in 25 or 30 years, I don't know. Something like that. I think 30 years. race car now. Yeah. Shouldn't really drive it with the column hanging down and the dash and falling off. You gotta do what you gotta do. Power wash on the Firebird a little bit the other day in the Catalina, but left it right here and it got rained on with no windshield, the dash hanging out. It's fine, but went ahead and parked it where the Star Chief was. So I'm gonna try to clean out my garage over here so I can back this in, and I guess we'll just have to take the fenders off in the hood so we can start drilling out for the dash panel. Kind of, you know, side project, but got to keep progressing. Some of the blasting was exposing more burgundy, so there was a little more burgundy, a little less Ron, but it was slow going, so I was like, whatever. Obviously it needs to be sanded. Oh, yeah, there's that. So, you know, back to this. Oh, yeah, that needs fixing. Yeah, it's just this little bit. It's kind of under here, so we need the fenders off, get some room, and cut and grind these edges. Start hitting all the spot welds so we can, and look, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I mean, tons of spot welds to drill out. So we can get that panel fixed and then rework this channel so we can get glass in it and it seals. And I guess we'll have to sand everything down. Gross, not my forte. But anyway, hey, the race car runs. I'm gonna put it back over there because I still got to put a chain on it. So that's what's happening next. Hello, beautiful. Yes, we're going to put a dual plane on here, but it does look cool. But we want ET, and that's what we're going to do. So it's going to change up again. Always changing. Note, it's pretty dry in here actually. They glued the glass in good on these old cars. Some college punk changed it up probably after that, and now we all got rusted out A-body cars. That's nice. It's sexy back. Oh yeah. Hard to beat that. 63, 66, Pontiac, full size. Everything you'd want. Yo, got the car dollies under the Rally 350 now because we're going to move it this way. That way I'll clear a space next to the Scout, try to get some more stuff up in storage. Floor clutter picked up. I'm going to bring the Scout in place so where this Oldsmobile is, and then try to get that poor old Yamaha in the middle where it needs to be and work on that. Because the Firebird's now on the other side of the wagon, and the Chief was going to go in the garage over there, like I mentioned already. So just a little rearranging. Got to pick up some of this Scout and A-body brake stuff and pick out priority items. We'll get back on the Scout before long, but this will be worked on more, and the motorcycle ahead of it. It's good working weather now. This is basic one-man garage stuff right here. Work smart, not hard. See how much. All right, go back a little bit. I think that'll suffice. We still need to be able to get around it. Right on. Now more sweeping. This is really becoming quite handy. Now I can get those boxes, Oldsmobile stuff, whatever, start sticking it up here, free up the parking in the other garage. Try to use the jack and turn the tires and just pull that over without the dollies. But if it doesn't work good enough, I'll put the olds on jack stands because that's what's happening next anyway. I got to get the body to frame bolts and bushings, make sure they're all in there and tightened up, and put the correct hardware on the rear suspension bolts, torque those, and eventually revisit that front end, but not for a while. Pretty easy without an engine. got both off the ground. A little tougher. Gotta go. All right. That's a little tough. That vinyl flooring kind of bogs down that jack. Or the tire was touching. Not anymore. Come on now. Go. Oh, I know why. Mini spool in the rear end. Yeah. All right. Come back to that in a minute. Mini spool, a little tight to pull the back around. Floor jack over the mini spool rear end. See where this gets us. Try to go forward and to the left. I know it's kind of crab walking, that's fine, because then I can back up more. Shoot. Perfect. Except for the wheel. Like that worked. Now it's more photogenic. Yep. The old Yamaha. Some of the 2 or 3 of you from One Man Garage 2021. Yeah, that was supposed to be one of the projects done that year. Well, you know, not really a bike guy. Okay, it's all on me. I bought some nice parts for it. We need to get this thing back alive, fired up. But first thing we got to do is undirt dauber the crankcase ventilation pipes that I left uncovered before we do anything. Oh boy. And tarnation is this. The longest, giantest car we have is in the garage. No. It drove in? Yes. Wow. And we can look at the pretty side from the front here. And that's a dirty old 64 389 that might become the motor for the Scout, the Indian Scout. 60 over with some standard 400 pistons. Then you can use 400 heads for the valve notches to match. We'll see what happens. 2025, maybe that'll be in the machine shop. Maybe before that in the winter. Maybe. We'll see. How about that? I guess that'll wrap whatever this hodgepodge of miscellaneous things video is. Really didn't have a point. Okay, there was a point. Just weather's cooled off. Trying to get stuff done.